welcome to Richard's RCs. I do apologise if there's not a great deal of volume from me, because I've actually left my mic at home and this is a bit of a spur of the moment video that I'm going to do here at RC Adventures Shildon. This is their weekend at the day. I'm going to have this dirty burger and we'll come back and do a bit more filming. So this is what I have brought with me today to the RC Adventures Shildon weekender. This is my TRX4 Sport. We have a team associated rival MT10. This is the version 1. That is a BSR Racing BZ888. A team associated RC8B 3.2, I believe it is. Traxxas Slash 4x4, and then we've got the little MGX rally car. So what we're going to do first is just have a quick walk around of RC Adventures Shildon. I'll show you their new rally track that they have here. There's the fast track or the bastard track that they have here. I'll show you around the crawler sections and stuff as well. So this is Shildon's new rally track that they have. I'm going to put the little MGX on here first and give that a shot because I haven't tried this yet. Over here, this is Shildon's fast track. You basically start here and it comes all the way along around the corner, back on itself. You've got these series of chicanes and then you come back. So we're now going to take a walk through these cones, and this is where all the crawler sections are up here. All up there is the tents at the moment. Obviously this is a full weekend of RC for people. So this is all your rock sections where you'll have people with competition type crawlers, axial capras, things like that. They tend to have gates on here and do competitions and stuff. Similar over here, this is all your rocky section. Little course here where you would start basically at the bottom here and you work your way through. Everything has a name, so that's called Challenge Hill. This is what they call Shildon Crazy Golf. So you'd start where this TRX4 Sport is and you work your way through, over the bridge, over the seesaw, and you work basically at the end and go through that tunnel at the end. There's usually little water features and stuff here, but with the way the UK weather's been at the minute, everything's just bone dry. There's plenty of little sections for you to try out. Looks like they have filled that up there. Whether you'd want to take your crawler through that, I'm not quite sure. Alcatraz with all your bridges and stuff. It's like a teetering bridge, so if you're not careful then it'll fall off. One of my favourite bits of Shildon is definitely Shildon Falls. You would basically start at the bottom there, or you can, well actually I'm saying you can start wherever you want. You can start over here if you wanted to. But yeah, you can work your way up there. So this is at the top of Shildon Falls. You basically walk up the stairs over this way and there's more obstacles up here. They do currently have work in progress over here at the minute. I believe what this is going to be is they're looking to bring excavators and diggers up here, obviously RC ones. Originally this used to be their old rally track up here, but yeah, from what I've seen on the group, that's what it's going to be up here. Last little section up here for your 110s. Again, this would normally have water running through here, but yeah, everything's just bone dry at the minute with the way the weather's been. And this is Shildon's 1/18 and 1/24 scale crawler courses as well. Really is an impressive place to come to. They also have their own little mini Shildon Falls up here as well. Anything that's for sale from club members, they all bring it up here as well. Food on this weekend, so hopefully that gives you a good indication of everything that RC Adventures Shildon has to offer. A bit of everything really. You can come up here with your bashes, your mini crawlers, your 1/10 crawlers, and make a full day of it. So I'm just heading back to the car now, and I'm gonna get the MGX out first. I'm gonna try that rally track. So here we are with the little MGX Citroen. I'm going to try and do this one-handed, so I suspect it's probably not going to be great. If it's not, I'll try and find somewhere to put this camera down. Here we go. You can have this on 75% or 100%. I've got this on 75 today, just with it can be a bit mental, this little thing, for its size. This is on 3S. This. It's really not the easiest thing to do one-handed. I think we're going to just turn this up a bit. So we've got this on 75 at the minute. I'm going to turn it up to 100, and I'm going to see if that'll maybe help the back end kick out a little bit. That's better. Oops. I'm saying it's better. Yeah, it definitely helps kicking the back end out there and get around these corners a bit better. But it's just that extra percentage from 75 to 100 makes it. It definitely helps though. Yeah, that helps get that back end out. Whoops, daisy. Still not great. Not sure I'd want a 1/10 around here. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Dear me. Not the best one-handed, so I'm just going to run the battery out on this one and we'll get the next one out. So the little MGX actually died probably about 5 minutes after turning that off. I'm not sure if it's overheated, but the case that's underneath this, it's supposed to cover the chassis and stop anything going in it, hasn't really worked. As we can see, that fan is full of grass. There was just piles of grass over here. You can see it's all inside. So I don't know if it went into LVC or whether it overheated or what, but yeah, this is stopped working now. So let's try something else. So I think I'm going to have a little bit of a buggy shoot out, and I'm going to see the difference between something that's supposed to be like a race buggy and something that's more of a basher buggy. So we can see the differences between the two. This is the BZR racing one, and this is the team associated one. This just has its own 4S pack. This is the higher voltage lipos from CNHL. This one runs two 2S batteries, and these are from Z. Both of them run off the Dumbo RC. There we are. Team associated RC8B 3.2E. If I can get a full lap one-handed. 3, 2, 1, go. Up the top there, around the bend. Hopefully we caught that try again in case we didn't. Slow it down a little bit. Doing one-handed. Oh dear me. I suspect I'm not going to get a lot of grip from these. These are quite old. They're more of a basher tyre. But whether I get as much grip roll as I do with the Team Associated, we'll give it a try. And I will mention the main difference with these two buggies as well. The Team Associated was a used purchase, was £150, which was, you know, it's a decent value buggy. The BSR Racing that I have was also a used buggy. I paid £40 for this buggy, so let's see what it does. So I'm going to try for a full lap of the BSR one-handed, so here we go. Oh, straight away we've got very little grip, and there's an awful noise coming from it as well. Oh, look at that, no grip whatsoever. How much difference the tyre makes. Horrible noise as well. Look at that, all over the place. I don't know if you can see that. It's nowhere near as fast as the Team Associated either. Oh dear me, that was a big smash. Look at that, it's just 360 and everywhere. Oh, a bit of falling. Whoa! Oh dear. See, it's nowhere near as brutal as the Team Associated is. The battle of the buggies, the Team Associated is definitely a better buggy. As much as I get quite a bit of grip roll on this track, yeah, it's faster. You do have better grip. This one just likes to pirouette all over the place. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to slow things down a little bit, and I'm going to get the TRX4 out, and we're going to do a few obstacles over here. That's got to be the first time I've made it over that. I've always fallen down the middle. So that is the TRX4 Sport. There's obviously quite a lot of obstacles here, so if I was to film it all for you, the video would probably be an hour or so long, and you're probably going to get bored. So I'll leave the TRX4 here for now, and we're going to come back and get something fast out, I think. So we're now going to go back to the fast track, but this time we're going to take the Traxxas Slash along. Here is the Traxxas Slash. One thing I've noticed with this is there is a pool of what looks like silicone oil on the top of this. Now this, in my house, sits underneath my Team Associated buggy. So whether I've got a leakage somewhere in this buggy, I don't know. I don't know if it's coming from... I think I know where it's coming from. I think it's coming from the centre diff. If you look at where all the... we can see in there, if you look at where all the sand is there, it's all sort of sticking to that part of the chassis but nowhere else. I have a feeling the centre diff is leaking on that. To the fast track. So we are coming onto the fast track with lots of buggies, 1.8 buggies. There's a Synchro 4 there. I'm not entirely sure what that one is. I'm a Typhon. Another Synchro 4. So yeah, I'm probably about to get bullied by some 4S and 6S type buggies. In fact, I think we'll watch these for a little bit there. Really tempted by one of these Synchro 4s actually, to possibly replace that older Team Associated, because it is one of the older buggies now. Slash is awful on the track. I don't know if it's just tyres or suspension setup, if it sits a little bit too tall, but it's just constantly flipping all over the place. So I'll cut them off. There's a little bit of land up here. I'll show you. Actually, we'll spin this round. This is just an empty piece of land really, with some, well, I would call it a mega ramp. I certainly won't be going off that. I might go off this little one. Probably a bit more suited for a slash up here where it's a bit bumpy. Oh. Do we? Don't we? I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Whoa, hell! Right on the shell, right on the shell. It's all right though. Oh, on the shell again. Dear me. Oh, what are we doing here? I was just destroying the Slash. That's quite enough of that, I think. Before I destroy that Slash, I'm just going to rally it around this field a little bit. Body makes an awful racket. Oh, see, it doesn't half like to flip as well. I don't know if it's just too high or what. And what do you think? Is it sitting too high and that's why it's all over the place? Especially the back end is front end is a lot higher. I've only just noticed that. And this body has... Oh dear. Get back in there. There we go. Right, lovely. That's probably why it looked really high. There we are. Good Lord. Takes it though. Small ramp. That's a bit better. Body just makes such a racket. Yeah, we've cracked the body on the back. I really want to do that on there. Start to go there as well. I don't like cracked bodies. I'm still going to carry on though, but I'm going to do it off camera, and we'll maybe come back with an MT10. I don't know whether to go off that mega ramp over there with the MT though. What do you reckon? So here we are with the mighty MT10. I'm a massive fan of these, I'll be honest. I made a fairly big mistake not long ago where I sold the original one I had that had a Ford F-150 body on it and some crazy electronics in it, for a FTX crossbow, which you will have seen on the channel before. It was an itch I wanted to scratch, and it just didn't fulfill that itch. I couldn't get rid of it really, so I found the crossbow to be a bit of a disappointment, so I had to get myself another MT10. Honestly, if you've never owned an MT10, get one. They're an absolute hoot. They really are. So I'm going to head across to the fast track, give it a go on there, see what it's like, and may take it off that big jump. We'll see. So we have a clear fast track to try out the MT10. Let's give this one a go on here. Well, that was a brilliant start, wasn't it? Footage. No. Footage. There we go. Okay, let's try again. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, the issue you find with an MT10 is the brakes are absolutely vicious, and that's what makes it flip. You've really got to be careful with them, otherwise they will just do an endo on you. I'm about half throttle there because I'm just too conscious of hitting these sides or get flipping over again, and we have to get off this rostrum and go pick it up again. So we're only going around here about half throttle, maybe 3/4 at the most. Let's try for full throttle. Here we go. Oh dear. Oh, and see. Oh, at least it went landed on its. At least it landed on its. What do you call them? My God, can't get your words out. At least it landed on its wheels. Here we go. Full throttle again. Bloody brakes. Obviously this is nowhere near as fast as the buggies and stuff, but these are just so much fun, these MT10s, they really are. You're not stupid with them, especially on something like this. They're more than controllable enough. still fun. Doesn't have to be fast all the time. The MT10. I'm going to probably be really stupid now and launch it off a ramp. Oh dear, this is going to be a bad idea, isn't it? There we go, landed it. Brilliant trucks these really are, honestly. You buy anything, has to be an MT10, has to be. That one was a bad one, landed right on its roof. Hopefully it's alright. Try that again. Yes! Yes! This has got RPM arms on this, so words out, the RPM arms are just loads better. Oh yes! Just does it for fun. Off the smaller one that time. Oh dear. Ooh, still landed on his wheels, kind of. One more before we break it. Because I will break it, I know I will. And I really don't want to. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Probably like another YouTuber that's on here. But honestly, MT10s, you've got to get yourself one, you really do. There's just been a dad and his son watching me flip it there, and can't believe it how strong these things are. Yeah, MT10, go on, buy one. So we are now heading back to the car because I'm going to get the TRX4 out again. The reason why we're getting the TRX4 out is because they're doing the first sort of woodland crawl with everybody that's here today, so I'm going to go along with them, and I'll probably call this video an end once I've done that. So we are now on our way up to the woodland. Everybody's here that's been here today, all of the crawlers. There's even some people with the odd basher. See them at Harvey over there. So yeah, let's get some crawling done. You can get the light off this one, right?
You know what? I've never
Man down.
Yeah, this is the different colour than what we did last year.
It's just very, very quick, with no brakes.
This is steeper than it looks on film.
What a bucket can do, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
No, is this what I'm left in front of?
There we are. I'm quite tired of that one.
Now where do I get it? I think I've trailed support my way.
Worth trying it. Soon find out.
Daddy! Dad, that beach is holy on
Get back up there, please. Get back up there, I don't want you tumbling down. Come on, get out of the way. I know tonight, man.
I hope you've enjoyed all that content, RC content. We've got crawling, bashing, a bit of racing about. This was RC Adventures Shildon Weekender. Thanks very much for watching.